So, Reels. If you want to grow on Instagram, you have to use Reels. But how do you get views? And how is everyone else doing it? Well, today I'm going to be showing all these tricks, how to get more growth on Instagram using Reels, how to get more views, and how to grow on Reels as a photographer or any other artist in 2021. Let's do it. What's up everyone, Brian Don here, welcome back to another video. So if you've noticed recently on Instagram, the way to grow is Reels. Posting is not getting the reach it used to. Hashtag reach isn't really going to get you that growth. It's all about Reels. But how do you make the sudden transfer from taking photos as photographers to suddenly taking videos and making short videos in vertical format? All different challenges presenting around this topic. But today I'm going to make it really simple. I'm going to make 5 simple tips to get views on Instagram using Reels. And I think I can speak through experience here because I put up a load of Reels and some of them have had over 3 million views, over 1 million, at least into tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands. And that's not trying to flex and be like, I got loads of views. It's trying to say, I'm in a position where these are the tips that I used to get these sorts of views. And if you want to replicate these and get views yourself, then this is a good way to go about it. But anyway, let's just jump straight into it. Here is tip number 1. So tip 1 is introduction. The first few seconds of your reel is when the person's going to decide, will I watch this or will I flick on to the next reel? So you need to catch your attention straight away. A great way to do this is to show a person with the camera looking at something, because immediately when you see a person with the camera about to photograph something, you want to watch more to see, oh, what's he taking a picture of? But if you just have a video of the sky, let's say, or the street, a place where you are, without showing a camera taking a picture of something, people are not going to be interested in seeing what the result is because there's going to be no story behind the image. If you're by yourself, the best way to do this is just put a camera on your chest and just film yourself POV style taking a picture, or put your camera on a tripod, film the tripod with the camera, then show your scene, and then people will be led into the picture. It'll tell a little story because story is what keeps people involved. They want to follow the story, so you follow the camera into the picture, takes the picture, there's your result, bang. Step number 1. Tip number 2, use text. Text is a great way to let your viewers know what they're watching. I always put text in like wait for results or like creative photo idea. Let them know what they're watching. The viewer's there to relax and watch videos. They're not there to try and work out what you're taking a video of. So let them know straight off the bat what you're going to achieve with this reel. If you're making a behind the scenes of a picture of a football, let's say, you could say creative football photo idea. Let them know straight away what they're watching. Use text as well. Text is important because a lot of times, when you're out and about, you're not going to have your phone volume up, so you're not going to be able to hear the music or hear the sound of you talking. If you don't have text, it's going to be so much less engaging because a lot of people don't watch their reels with their volume on, so just keep that in mind. So tip number 3 is to keep your reel moving. You don't want to have it stagnant in any phases. If you don't have it moving at all times, people are going to lose interest. We've got a really short attention span as people these days due to social media. So if there's ever a stage where the camera is just focusing on something too long or something, either crop that bit out or fast forward through it. No one's going to keep watching a video where nothing's happening in it. So keep that motion going. That's really important to making them follow the whole way to the end of the video. And tip number 4 is music. Now, before you say anything, I know all the songs that go viral are really bad and they give you headaches. You couldn't listen to them for more than a minute or two, but they're the ones that do well. You need a catchy song, you need a popular song that's going to go well with the general community. Good songs I always find for behind the scenes of photos is a build-up song, and the reason for this is because on the build-up you can show all your behind the scenes, and because the music is building up to something big, you're also building up to something big with your behind the scenes. And then when you show the photo at the exact same time when the beat drops, because then it's like an epic, this is the result, and the person feels satisfied because you've built them up with the music, you've built them up with the video beforehand, and then together result and music drop at the same time. It's really satisfying to watch. Okay, and tip 5, the master of all tips, rewatch your video. If you can't rewatch your video 5 times in a row without getting slightly bored or disinterested or wanting to skip on, it's not engaging enough. If you yourself, the video you made and created, if you're not satisfied with watching it 5 times in a row, you have to change something. You have to cut out a part, you have to speed it up, you have to change the music. Something's up. And this is important because you should have a reel that you could watch over and over and feel satisfied completely that you made it and it's to the best of your ability. What works really well for getting views is if you make a video that people can rewatch, because if someone watches your video and then rewatches the video, it basically tells Instagram this content is so engaging that people are willing to rewatch it again and again, therefore spend more time on the app, and therefore they're going to show your thing to more people to get more views. So they were the 5 tips. To all the dedicated people that stayed on this long, I'll have one sneaky tip at the very end of the video. And I just want to see, did anyone notice while watching I was implementing all of the tips that I was giving to you here in this video here. I had a story going because I was showing step by step 5 tips to use. I showed straight away off the bat what I'm gonna tell you guys, how I'm gonna tell it, who's it for. So I said it's 5 tips for this, for photographers, for Reels, for Instagram, everything. I had fast movements, I kept the story flowing, I didn't stay with the same background the whole time, had a few good sound effects, I've had background music, and guaranteed I've probably watched this video about 5 times trying to edit it all together. So, last tip to all you dedicated people. Before I give you this last final tip, really appreciate you guys watching. Maybe consider pressing subscribe so you can support me out as a creator. I'd really appreciate it. And give this video a thumbs up and let me know below if you'd like any other tutorial videos like this on how to do Reels or how to do any other things. So, thanks very much for watching. Final tip, if you're going to show your photo at the end of a video, make sure to show it for only a small amount of time, I'd say 1 to 2 seconds, because then a person will see the clip and before they get to register what's happened, the clip's gone. Therefore they have to watch the video again, therefore giving you an extra view. So, I hope you enjoyed. See you soon.